Have you ever felt that every year scammers seem to be inventing new tricks just to take advantage of seniors? As we age, life should feel calmer and safer. Yet in reality, the world often grows harsher, especially for older adults who are trusting and kind-hearted. Technology has given us amazing conveniences, but it has also opened the door for criminals who know exactly how to prey on seniors at their most vulnerable moments. Something that once seemed harmless can quickly become a trap. And, sadly, it is often the warmest and most generous among us who suffer the most. That's why staying informed is not just smart, it's essential. Protecting your savings, your dignity, and your independence means knowing what dangers are out there before they reach your doorstep. In this video, we'll reveal 5 fast-growing scams that are spreading like wildfire among seniors right now. Each one looks convincing on the surface, but underneath is a scheme designed to cause real harm. From phone calls that use fake voices to online scams that look completely legitimate, these schemes are becoming more sophisticated than ever, and older adults are their favorite targets. Stay with me until the very end, because the last scam might be the most shocking of them all. Understanding it could save you, or someone you love, from losing thousands of dollars. By the time you finish this video, you'll know how to spot these scams instantly, and you'll feel more confident about protecting yourself in today's unpredictable world. Let's get started. Scam number 1, the tech support trap. One of the fastest rising scams today is the fake tech support scheme, and it specifically preys on seniors who may not feel as comfortable with technology. It usually starts with a sudden pop-up on your computer or an unexpected phone call. The message might say something like, "Your computer is infected with a virus. Your bank account has been hacked. Your device will shut down if you don't act immediately." The urgency is the hook. When we're alarmed, we're more likely to listen to whoever claims to have the solution. The voice on the other end often sounds calm, professional, and reassuring. They may even claim to be from Microsoft, Apple, or another trusted company. Then they'll walk you step by step through what looks like a genuine process to fix the issue. But their real goal? To convince you to give them remote access to your computer. Once they're inside, they can see everything: your emails, passwords, bank logins, and personal files. Many scammers take it further by charging for fake services. They'll ask for a repair fee or security deposit, often requesting gift cards or wire transfers. Methods that are nearly impossible to trace or recover. What seems like a small fee at first often spirals into hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let me share an example. Dorothy, a 76-year-old retired teacher, was reading the morning news online when a flashing warning took over her screen. It claimed her bank information was at risk and urged her to call a number immediately. Frightened, she dialed. The man who answered seemed patient and trustworthy. He convinced Dorothy to install a program that gave him full access to her laptop. After pretending to fix the issue, he charged her $150 for the service. A week later, Dorothy discovered over $3,000 missing from her checking account. The truth is, this could happen to anyone. These scammers are master manipulators, and even cautious people can be fooled. Here's the lesson. Real companies do not call you unexpectedly about computer problems. They don't demand gift cards or wire transfers, and they don't scare you with flashing pop-ups. If you experience this, pause and breathe. Talk to someone you trust before you act. By staying alert, you protect not only your finances, but also your peace of mind. Scam number 2, Medicare and health insurance fraud. Another growing danger for seniors involves Medicare and health insurance scams. These usually begin with a phone call from someone pretending to represent Medicare, Social Security, or your insurance provider. They might sound professional, even quoting part of your personal information, details they've stolen from elsewhere. The pitch often goes like this. You qualify for new benefits or free medical equipment. We just need to confirm your Medicare number. If you don't update your details, you could lose coverage. For someone who depends on Medicare, that message creates immediate fear. And when health is on the line, it's easy to listen without questioning. Take the case of Leonard, an 82-year-old veteran. He received a call from someone claiming he qualified for a free back brace through Medicare. All Leonard had to do was confirm his Medicare ID and date of birth. Believing it was legitimate, he shared his information. Within days, boxes of unnecessary medical supplies began arriving at his home. His Medicare account was then billed thousands of dollars for equipment he never asked for and never used. Why does this scam work so well? Because it plays on authority. Seniors are naturally inclined to respect government programs and follow instructions. And with so many medications and treatments to manage, offers of free care feel tempting. But here's the reality. Medicare will never call you out of the blue to ask for personal details. They won't pressure you with threats or sudden deadlines. If you're worried about your coverage, hang up and call the official number printed on your Medicare card. Trust only the contact information you already know, not what a stranger gives you. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss important videos like this. Scam number 3. Online shopping and delivery deceptions. Online shopping has become a lifeline for many seniors. It's convenient, especially when mobility is limited. But unfortunately, it has also created a perfect playground for scammers. These scams usually take the form of fake shopping websites, misleading ads, or bogus delivery notifications. On the surface, they look convincing. But behind the scenes, they're designed to steal your money or your identity. Here's how it often unfolds. You see an ad for something you've wanted, maybe at an unbelievably low price. The website looks professional, complete with customer reviews and secure checkout options. You place an order, but the product never arrives. And worse, the scammers now have your credit card details. Other times, you'll get a text or email claiming a delivery failed, urging you to click a link to reschedule. That link usually leads to malware or a page that steals your personal info. Consider Martha, a 70-year-old grandmother who loved knitting. She found a site offering specialty yarn at a steep discount. The pictures were beautiful, and the reviews looked real. She ordered several bundles. Weeks passed, no package. When she tried contacting customer service, the email bounced back and the phone number was disconnected. Later, fraudulent charges appeared on her credit card. Delivery scams are just as dangerous. A message saying your package couldn't be delivered. Click here to update your address may sound innocent, but for seniors expecting a delivery, it feels urgent. That's exactly what scammers count on. The rule of thumb is simple. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And never click links from texts or emails unless you're absolutely certain they're legitimate. Instead, go directly to the retailer's official website or the delivery services app. By treating online safety like locking your front door, you can shop with confidence and without fear. Scam number 4. The romance and companionship scheme. Some of the most heartbreaking scams aren't about tech or money at first. They're about loneliness. Romance scams target seniors who are seeking connection. It usually starts with a kind message on social media, a dating app, or even email. The scammer seems warm, attentive, and genuinely interested. Over time, trust grows. But then come the requests for money. Unlike quick-hit scams, romance fraud unfolds slowly. The scammer spends weeks or even months building a bond. They might claim they're working overseas, stuck on a project, or facing a personal crisis. Their stories are emotional, designed to pull at your heart. And because trust has already been built, many victims send money again and again, believing they're helping someone who truly cares for them. Let me tell you about Henry, a 73-year-old widower. He joined a social site to stay in touch with old friends. Soon, he was contacted by a woman claiming to be a retired nurse. She was kind, compassionate, and said she understood the loneliness of aging. After weeks of daily conversations, she told Henry she had been stranded abroad and needed money to return home. Wanting to help, Henry wired her $500. Soon, she asked for more. By the time he realized it was all a scam, he had lost several $1,000s, and the emotional damage was even harder to bear. Romance scams don't just steal money, they steal trust. Victims often feel ashamed and withdraw from real connections, which deepens their loneliness. But here's the truth. If someone you've never met in person professes strong feelings quickly, makes excuses to avoid meeting face-to-face, or asks for money, it's a red flag. A genuine partner will never pressure you financially. If you're still watching and learning, comment number 4 below. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep protecting yourself with knowledge like this. Scam number 5. Investment and prize fraud. Perhaps the oldest scam of all, but still devastating, is the investment or prize scheme. It usually starts with promises that sound irresistible. Guaranteed profits, life-changing winnings, or once-in-a-lifetime deals. The catch? You have to act quickly and send money. On the investment side, scammers may call or email with an exclusive opportunity, a stock that's about to skyrocket, a piece of land overseas, or a special bond that supposedly outperforms the market. But once your money is sent, they vanish. The prize version is just as common. You might get a call saying you've won a lottery or sweepstakes. At first, it feels exciting, but then comes the demand. Pay the taxes and fees first before we release your prize. This is the biggest red flag. No legitimate contest requires you to pay before collecting your winnings. Take the story of Irene, a 68-year-old grandmother. She received a call congratulating her on winning a European lottery. The caller provided an ID number and even sent fake documents that looked official. To claim her prize, she was told to wire $2,500 in international fees. Hoping it was real, Irene paid. But of course, no prize ever arrived. She was left heartbroken and financially drained. These scams succeed because they manipulate hope, the hope of finally getting ahead financially, and fear, the fear of missing out. Scammers pressure you not to tell anyone, creating urgency and secrecy. But here's the truth. No legitimate investment is risk-free, and no prize asks you to pay up front. If you feel rushed, pressured, or told to keep it a secret, pause, step back, and talk to a trusted friend or advisor before doing anything. We've uncovered 5 of the most common scams targeting seniors today. 1. Tech support traps. 2. Medicare and health insurance fraud. 3. Online shopping and delivery tricks. 4. Romance and companionship schemes. 5. Investment and prize frauds. Each one shows how creative and cruel criminals can be. But each one also proves that knowledge is power. Being cautious doesn't mean living in fear. It means living with strength and wisdom. Every time you pause before clicking a link, question a caller who pressures you, or check with a trusted friend before sending money. You're showing that you're stronger than the scammer trying to trick you. Scams will continue to evolve, but so will you. With every bit of knowledge you gain, you become less of a target and more of a protector for yourself, your loved ones, and your community. Hold on to this truth. You are capable, resilient, and far from powerless. Thank you for spending time with us today. I'd love to hear from you. Share in the comments one thing you learned and how you'll use it in your own life. Your experiences matter, and they may save someone else. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this information. Your support allows us to keep creating content that protects and empowers seniors everywhere. We'll see you in the next video.